Ah, yes. And good day to all, or rather, good evening to all. It is once again a pleasure to be here with you, as always. You know what I'm saying? Sleeves the hustler, you know what I mean? And of course, it's the boss podcast that is episode 101, the reset of it all. We, the F, everywhere, the fuck everywhere. You know what's going on, man. Listen, got my good brother over here, you know what I'm saying? Great faction tonight, you know what I'm saying? Pulled out the gray Air Maxes on him, trying to do his thing. We see you know what I'm saying? Staff, the militant one, aka brother Byron in the building. Of course, Dread on the back, on the lens, doing what he do
What up?
all day long, you know what I'm saying? And 101, once again, to get it the fuck on. Shout out to all y'all, you know what I'm saying? Saluted us on 100. And you know, now we in the reset. Now, bang. It's like a whole reset, a new start. Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Bunch of new shit coming. But anyway, it's a bunch of new shit going on in the world, man. You know,
It is.
the last 2 weeks. By the way, man, you know, shout out to you, man. You just came back from, you know,
From Jam Rock.
exactly, man. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Just got back from Jam Rock.
How was that? What
It rained every day.
Mm.
1 to 5, right in the middle of the day. Right in the best part of the day, it rained. So we made the most out of it. A little family vacation. Some friends were having a 20-year vow renewal. So we had to get up early, hit the beach early. It's nice, though. You know, the water's clear. It's crystal. It's blue.
Oh, yeah, it's not
All types of
School
little-
Punch.
Little fish and little crabs crawling around in that.
See right down to the floor.
Yeah, just don't go too far. That wave will take you.
Yeah. But it was nice. It was nice. I like Jamaica. I mean,
I never been.
Jamaica's very good.
I like
you
the
a dread and
beaches.
you haven't been? You got to
No,
go,
I
man.
haven't
Come on,
been.
what
I
you
need to
doing?
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Jamaica, it can make you feel a little, because like I was telling y'all, you get off the plane, you
Mhm.
get on a little bus,
Right.
and you take a ride
To the
through the
countryside.
hood, right? Like, you know, let's be real. They call it, to be politically correct now, you have to refer to it as a developing country.
Oh, okay.
A couple years ago, you might have called it a third world
All
country.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you're on your way to your resort, it's rugged.
Welcome to down in the streets.
Yeah, you know what I
they
mean?
call it murk. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
You know, so you know,
We
you,
see that tourists. We see them.
you can feel a little conflicted about that. Like, oh man, I'm here to go enjoy these people's beaches and this, that, and the other, and this how they live. And I'm quite sure in some places only certain people allowed on the beaches. Like, I mean, if your resort is on the beach, it's just for the people at the resort, like the most
Right.
beautiful beaches and everything. And it's like, come on, man, you know, people who live here can't really even enjoy the beach like they're supposed to. But it's another story for another time. So we had we made the most out of vacation. We had a good time. Got a lot of beach time in, just early,
Mhm.
and some late night beach strolls. And
What resort y'all go to?
okay, so we stayed at the Rio, and I wouldn't recommend staying at
Okay.
that one. There is another Rio in Jamaica. I think it's called Rio Palace. Maybe
Mhm.
that one is better, but the one we were at, it wasn't all that great. But at the same time, it might have been one of those
You can't just leave it
get what
there.
you pay for kind
You
of deal.
got,
So.
so listen,
Right.
our fans, our viewers want to know, why was it fucked up?
Well,
Speak
it was
on it, man. You ain't there no more. You don't
no,
owe them
no.
nothing.
I mean,
Fuck no.
because
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I mean, I'm not going to say. All right.
What shouldn't you
So,
like about it? Yeah.
Some of the
Must be
people I
time,
went with
man.
had a
Tell us about the
far
time.
worse experience than I did, but I'm not going to get into what they experienced because
Yeah,
that's their own.
yeah.
Exactly.
business.
What happened
But
with
for
you,
me
brother?
personally, my room, no, it wasn't bad. I ain't had no issues like that in my room. But what I didn't like about it, and I guess I was a little bit spoiled. This is only my second time in Jamaica, right? The first time I went, I stayed at Sandals.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So, that's the
It's
Sandals.
Top of the line.
Yeah, exactly. And I've come to the conclusion that, like, for real, if you're going to take a family vacation
Mhm.
or if you're going to do a couple's vacation, right?
Mhm.
If you're just going to some place with your homies, your
Mhm.
fellas,
You could do something
friends,
like that.
y'all can do whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But if you're going to take your lady or
Top
your
flight,
wife,
niggas
Yeah.
gotta be top
invest the
flight.
money and
Yeah.
just go all the
That's
way.
what you
If you
paying
got to
for.
save up for 2 summers,
Mhm.
then just do that. You know what I mean? Don't cut those corners. All right, Sandals, food all night long,
Mhm.
room service, alcohol in the
Mhm.
rooms constantly. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nice rooms, nice facilities. You got all the amenities and all that stuff. The beach is banging. Even
Mhm.
The
Damn,
little
the-
things they got for you
they
to
said
float in
The
on the beach
beach
at
was
night.
trash.
No, not the beach was trash, but like there's
Their
extra stuff
connection that they
on the
got to
beach
the
that you
beach
can do.
with that resort is
Yeah, they
way
serve
more
you
banging.
on the
Yeah.
beach. You know what I mean? They'll bring you your drinks and your food like on the beach.
Okay.
This other place I stayed, and it was crazy because that Sandals is right next to hedonism too,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
So
they do that shit on purpose.
hedonism come out on hedonism got their party boat out there in the water, and it's like, oh.
Ain't no whoa, we out here. You know what I mean? It's like, no, I ain't never did that shit.
Oh
I'm-
man,
Yeah, we-
Babylon on the water. But so compared to Ryu, we didn't have room service. And I felt kind of bad because I think my kids we were all under the impression that there was going to be room service because we're at a resort. So like, yeah, no. Me and your mom will go out, and kids, y'all can just order whatever y'all want to the room. You know what I mean?
Oh, word, okay.
But there was no room service.
Nizzle.
So that was a little bit of a
Gotta
disappointment.
come down
Oh,
and get that
this
shit.
was sold to you.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah,
what
that's
I
what
was the impression I was under.
Yeah.
There wasn't really food 24 hours. After like 10 o'clock,
It's a wrap.
The fuck?
the restaurants kind of shut down. There were some bars you could drink at. So you could drink.
You can't get no food from the bar either.
They had food, but it was all reheatable. Beef patties, nachos.
I'll
The
pass.
fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
This is nighttime.
Nighttime,
I'm enjoying my night in Jamaica.
the bar is open.
What the fuck? I should
Well,
be able
guess
to
where
eat
you
good
stay.
too and
Well,
drink
gu-
good.
well, guess
still.
what? We close because we going home because we gotta come back and start
Yeah.
feeding y'all asses
In the
again.
morning, right?
Yeah,
Early in the
so
morning.
that's-
So
then-
this is what the staff is looking like. So this
Yeah.
is why them hours is
Yeah,
what they is.
that
It's
just-
a difference when you got like he was talking about like 24
Yeah,
hours.
Sandals
Like
got,
you got
recycling
they
staff.
get,
right,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
they getting bread. They got
Or they just pay 'em better, I
mad
don't
staff.
know,
No,
but-
they not paying no third shift.
Yeah, man.
Mm.
Breakfast station,
You know what I'm
like
saying?
once the lady made the first batch of waffles, that was it. She wasn't making no more.
That-
So you had to get up there early. You better enjoy these
Yeah.
pancakes.
You better get 'em
That's
while
all
it's
you
good.
get. Yeah, so it's stuff like that. You
Yeah.
know what I
While it's
mean?
hot.
It's like, oh, you know, where are we? What's going on? But so now I was talking to my wife about it, and I think it was a heavily discounted type of joint. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh, so we can't complain too much. You kind of get what you pay for. You know what I mean? But this is where everything was going down at. So we just want to be a part of the group. So
Right.
you know, we just got along to get along. But going forward,
Never again.
if I go back, I won't go to the Ryu. No, I'll try to definitely get back to like a Sandals or something like that again. So you know, you want to go and have a good time. You know
I
what I'm
know
saying?
my first time.
The
on my
minimum,
sandals or
the
something,
minimum
yeah.
is 4-star
Or it's-
or
yeah.
5.
You want to do 5, like
You know
for,
what I'm
for
saying? I
just
said the minimum is a 4-piece.
Where in
set.
Jamaica do y'all go?
the grill.
The grill.
No, because I think this one was like, see, you can't always trust ratings. So I believe this one was a 4-star,
Okay.
but I don't know if they combined the Ryu and the Ryu Palace because I
But
heard
no,
the
you right.
Palace is really nice.
But no,
So I
but
don't
it's like
know.
what you said.
Maybe it's
If you're
getting
going
reviews for that.
do that with your lady or with your fam, like yeah, you got to do
Just say the
5-star.
bread. Just do
You know
the,
what I'm
just
saying?
do it up
That's
so
all
you
gotta
can
be
really
looking at.
enjoy yourself. You want to be able to order food, take a bite, and then order some more food.
Hey, listen,
You
man. I
know
told you.
what I
listen.
mean? Like,
Right.
I don't even want
I
that.
don't want that.
Yeah,
Give me something else.
give me something else.
We'll try everything
What you,
out this
what you
month.
talked about at Sandals is what I felt when I went to Vegas years ago. Because, like I said, I stayed at the Venetian. No, not staying in no. The Venetian, the softest beds I ever fell asleep on in my goddamn life. Still to this day. You know what I mean? I say
Is the Venetian, does that have the mall inside of it?
it's the mall with the gondolas. And
Yeah,
all that
yeah,
good
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Listen,
That was
that's the
nice.
only
Yeah,
joint
yeah,
I
yeah.
said. That's the first and only spot where normally, after you get past the front desk, you normally just go to the elevator and go up to your room. Nizzy. It's a checkpoint before you even get to the hallway for the elevators with security checking your key and making sure you even supposed to be up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we're not playing that shit, cuz. You know what I mean? Had to get cool with them niggas. Well, we was good, but like that's the exclusivity and the type shit you're talking about.
Man, as I'm getting older, I'm really starting to realize like a lot of times you're gonna get what you pay for. So you know, pay for something good. You know what I mean? Like I'm all
Yes.
about quality.
Yeah, especially if you're going away like that.
Yeah. Let's get something quality.
I mean, when
you
you
know?
I
ain't
know.
know,
Well,
but
next
it's a
time,
situation
the
too.
first
like
time I
that
go,
situation, you
I'm
ain't
gonna do
know.
it right.
Thought it was gonna be whatever, and then you find out.
Yeah,
So it's
something
like-
else. So, you know what I mean? It's all good. But I mean, because for real, we was trying to get a combo and we was trying to get a family vacation in and then also go do the celebration with our friends. But you know what I mean? Mainly we were there for the vow renewal, which that was the most important thing. You know what I mean? So
Well, how the
like
kids enjoy it?
you know, and that's what's wild. But like my youngest, the 9-year-old, I know she had a good time. Except for when we went out on one excursion.
Mhm.
And because, like I told y'all, it rained every day, like 1 to 5, which was
Right.
kind of corny, right? But I guess it's like hurricane season. We went out on the catamaran. So we go out on the catamaran. My son gets off. He goes snorkeling for a little bit, but it starts raining. So they were supposed to snorkel for like a half an hour. They only got to snorkel. Son's 15. He only got to snorkel for like 15 minutes, and then they had to get him all back, get everybody back on the boat. The boat was packed. First off, to get on the boat, they ain't back the catamaran close enough to the beach. I've been on a catamaran before. You're supposed to have to wade out maybe like knee deep or something like that. And there's like a little ladder that comes down.
So
You go up
when
the
you got
steps.
down, how far?
Yo, man, I mean, my son had to pick my daughter up and hold
shit.
her. And I had to, of course, my wife had this big ass bag with all this shit in it. So I got to carry the bag on my shoulder. I was talking to my homie that was there, but I was like, yo, we look like some refugees or something like this, trying to get on the last boat out of Jamaica or something. Like, this crazy. The water like up here and shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, why they couldn't back the boat up closer to the beach? Like, what the
Wait,
fuck is
hold
going
on. That's an inconvenience to me. So you mean get off the boat and it's already chest high?
Yeah, like up here.
Do you
know
want
what
to
I'm
get
saying?
your
Like,
ass
it is-
on this boat or not? You
It
ain't
was
got
like, damn. Because keep it real. Like,
Back that shit up.
you get on the catamaran, right? You might just want to go out on the water. You might not want to get in and go snorkeling. I ain't go snorkeling.
Right,
I went
right.
snorkeling last
Right.
time. That swimming in the ocean, that's not really for me. So this time,
go back. What happened last
yo,
time?
we was in a DR, and
All right.
just the ocean was choppy and extra salty. And man, I was
Them
like,
waves
no,
was
man,
hitting.
I was out there for a couple minutes. Yeah, exactly. I was out there for a couple of minutes, and I was like, yeah. I was like, no, man, I got to get back on the fucking boat. So I told my wife, I was like, yeah,
He said, fuck this.
I'm getting back on the boat, getting me a rum punch. Got back up on the boat, and I was just chilling for the rest of the trip. Pool was different. Ocean's a whole nother animal. But
Yeah, don't play
Yeah.
yourself in the ocean.
you might just want to get on the catamaran like me and just chill.
Yeah, enjoy
Have
the weather,
some
be
drinks,
outside,
you know what I mean? Look at everybody, talk to people,
Just
everybody
on the
else
water,
swimming.
mhm.
You just on the water in the Caribbean, enjoying yourself. There's other catamarans out there, other people, you know what I'm saying? So, getting soaking wet, you know what I mean,
Hey,
on your
yo.
way to the boat is kind of like, like, damn, I ain't really want to get soaked out this. I was trying to just chill.
Mhm.
But the problem also is that, like I said, they cut the snorkeling short because the rain came.
Mhm.
And when we was out on the water,
Mhm.
it really started coming down. And the boat was packed. My
Right.
daughter started getting wet,
Right,
started
right.
getting cold.
So everybody was irked. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody was pissed. Like, yo, this ain't
Yeah.
fun. I mean, the hosts, the Jamaican tour guys, they was trying to sell it. They was out there trying to be all hype in the
Right.
rain. It's like, nah, my man, this
Yeah, no,
ain't
this
it.
ain't
It's
it.
wet. It's cold.
Run this
Yeah,
shit back.
yeah.
I'm gonna
It's like this.
refund.
It's not even some warm Caribbean rain
Get us
where
back
you
to-
wouldn't
get
mind
us
it. You
back-
know, it's like, yo, it's getting cold.
Right.
So we
Tell your man to put this joint in hyper.
turn this joint around.
You know what I'm saying?
So we go through, keep sailing. We get to Rick's Cafe, which is a big tourist joint. They jump off the cliff and all that. And I told
I
my
heard
wife,
that.
I was like, yo, we're not gonna take the catamaran back to
Mhm.
the beach that we started out with. I was like, we're gonna get off at Rick's Cafe. I'm gonna buy some towels, some shirts for the kids, and we're gonna take a taxi back to the
Word.
hotel from
Listen.
here. Like, and we're not,
That's right,
we're
right.
not sailing
That's what I'm
back through
talking
no
about,
rain
style.
and no storms and nothing like that.
Make
I wasn't the only one. A couple other people did the same thing. That's like, yeah, we're not getting back on that
Yeah.
boat. It's like, no.
Make that decision. Like, it's
We gonna
not-
take
I
a
mean, you
taxi
have
back.
to. Like, you ain't listen. I'm uncomfortable, so I already see my
Yeah.
kids
I'm like,
uncomfortable
nah,
and
hey.
my wife. So like, we ain't even about to do this. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I
So
said.
look,
Like, no, later for that.
we got tourist spot. We about to put these tourist
Dexter,
Mm.
I need a cab.
Right.
tourist t-shirts on. Cuz give me some towels, everybody. You good?
Yeah,
Take them
right.
soap joints off. Put them in this bag. We out.
We
man.
out.
You know what I'm
Exactly. We
saying?
go back to the hotel, get some
Right.
warm showers.
Exactly.
So that was Jamaica.
That sounds
That
like
was Jamaica.
interesting. You know what I mean?
That
But
is-
go to Jamaica.
No,
It's
absolutely.
banging.
I'm
You know
gonna
what I mean?
go. Like I said,
Pay the stakes.
when I
for
go,
places.
I'm gonna do it right. Like you said the first time, I ain't gonna risk it. Be cheap.
Yeah, well, I mean, glad keeping on the family vibe. Glad y'all enjoyed yourselves, and I'm just curious. Like, first and foremost, we don't know this clip, and we'll, of course, show it, and the joint was staged or not. But if it was great because we have a situation with a young man who claims he was talking to a girl on Instagram and DMing back and forth, and pretty much in this, he never seen pictures of kids or anything like that. And he goes out on the first date with her, and she comes to the date with her and her 3 children now.
Man. Cause I ain't even going out like that. Come on, y'all. I'm about to eat with a little chick from Instagram or whatnot. You feel me? This is our first date. This is our first time linking up. You feel me? We only just been talking through the gram or whatnot. So she get here. Tell me why she pop up with 3 kids. 3 of them? Feel me? Got a 5-year-old, got a 7-year-old, and a 17-year-old. I'm 27. Your oldest almost older than me. You only about 33. What age you started? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't never ever post these kids. So all of a sudden we go out to eat. Oh, I got 3 kids. Come on, ladies, y'all can't be doing that. We gotta do way better than that, man. So what you gonna be doing later, mama? All right. Well, let me just give you a call back later then. How the food is, kids? It's good? Look like your food good. You eating a whole lot over there. What's up, mama? What about you? How you feeling?
Everything is good.
Y'all think y'all gonna get something to eat to go? Come on now, I got it. I can handle it. Let's just make sure they eat enough food. They good.
I don't know. I may get a to-go box for the kids.
Yeah, get enough. Y'all make sure y'all fill y'all plate up. All right. Yeah. So when you get you one, make sure you get me one too. So you feel me? I got it. I'm gonna handle it.
All right.
Let me run to the car real quick. Let me go grab my wallet. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem.
Y'all know we ain't doing that. Straight up out of here. Y'all know we ain't doing none of that. Baby. I'm sorry. You can't get me.
Now he's in the bathroom wilding, talking about this ain't right. You know what I'm saying? How she do that? And then he was like, man, the pictures don't even look like what she looked like. I got catfish. You know what I'm saying? But
He was wrong though.
But he was.
But was he right?
But no,
Oh,
but
let me
finish.
finish.
Let me finish. So with that, he goes back. So like, this is where the sucker shit come in. Like, you can have your feeling. Like, he had like a moment in the bathroom where he was talking shit about it. But once you get back to the table, and then you go back to the table and you talking clips, talking to the kids, like, y'all enjoying the food, it's good. And then you talking about, oh, you want to take something back with you, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? You sure? This, that, and the third. Oh, all right, listen. All right, no, it's all good. Give me something too. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go to my car and
Left
grab
my
my
wallet in the
wallet.
car.
And then
Left
talking
on-
about
he left on?
walking out. You ain't getting me.
Me.
Like, you
Like,
fucking
yo.
nut ass boy.
That's
Like, you know
not
what I'm
it.
saying? That's sucker shit. The kids ain't do nothing wrong to you.
That's
You
the
all-
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, like
Kids
the
ain't
kids
nothing to
ain't
do
do
with it.
nothing wrong to you. And actually, at that point in time, Shorty ain't do nothing wrong to you because she didn't ask you to get extra shit or nothing like that. She was just chilling, chowing down on what the food she
Well, I
had.
mean, I disagree. She was wrong with the catfish, and she was wrong bringing.
No. I'm not talking.
Okay.
We're jumping. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're absolutely right. Off top, if it goes like this, if we're supposed to meet and this is the first time, I should have already known about your children. So it's already something wrong there. One. But two, if it was even a thought of that something like you on, you definitely got to prep and let somebody know that. You don't come out and say just off top on the joint. That's a super overwhelming joint.
He could've
you
just
play
left-
your part. No, I mean, at the end of the day, if you there and you did that, like, all right, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got to, because normally first date joints, you ain't playing yourself. You ain't going to, whatever the super high, crazy restaurant is or something like that. Steak 48. I don't know if that shit's still popping.
Regardless, if you had your kids, it's to like, listen, call this shit off. You know what I mean? Saying we can't make it tonight. You know what I mean? So by you bringing your kids, it already make you look like, oh, you just trying to get over on me.
No, so I understand when he's.
No,
when
you have put me in a position.
Right.
Absolutely. But go ahead. Shaq.
I think as soon as he saw that, like, you know what I mean? As soon as she showed up with the kids or he walked in and the kids was there, that's when he should have turned around and bounced. He's wrong
Yeah,
for sitting
for-
down, ordering food, because
Right,
the kids ain't
right.
got nothing to do. The kids don't know what's going on.
Yeah, they just
The
with
kids don't know
moms.
that mom catfished him.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So the kids will probably know what a catfish is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They probably
So
them little niggas
They know.
what it
They
is.
you talking about the nuggets?
Not at all. They know what it is. They up on
Listen,
game.
they could have had a whole plan. They probably all know about this.
Exactly.
Shit. She could have been a
Ma-
scheme.
mommy gonna catfish another dude tonight. We
Yeah.
eating well.
The
But
drifters are everywhere.
He should have bounced then.
Grifters,
You know
I'm
what I mean?
sorry.
Yeah, grifters. But once he sat down and started telling the kids to order to go plates and asking her,
Oh,
you
yeah.
want some more?
Building the shit up with
building
them.
the bill up, and then walking out of that's
Yeah,
You a
that's
lame,
mad
you a sucker.
corny.
Like, get out of here, dog. Like,
You
that
could
is-
do that to the woman if she's there by herself and she shows up and she catfishes you. You know what I'm saying? That's different.
Yeah.
She's a grown woman. She's there. She should have money.
But what
I
you,
think I would
but
just
what
still
is,
bounce
but
like
it's
that.
what you said off top. With anything, it's immediate action.
Oh yeah.
There is no playing around with this. There is no, I'm going in the bathroom and about to be talking or no. If anything, that would have been a joint in my car. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo.
After the fact,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? After I already done dipped, you know what I'm saying? I'm not putting Shorty or none of these people all like that.
Okay.
This is just me having an event moment. If I wanted to be that type of boy and be like, yo, listen, ladies, y'all got to do better. Like, really? She came with a 4-piece and was talking about I couldn't find a babysitter. So I said, you couldn't let me know that? And I could have said we could have rescheduled or something like that. No, I just figured you was a nice guy. You would take care of me and my family. Oh, you're right about that. I am a nice guy, but I'm not here to take care of you and your family off our first meetup. I'm a dip. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I don't know her situation.
And that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or you got the other that if you going to commit and go sit down with the family, you're in. You've committed, and you better commit to understanding that you're on bill duty, nigga. Don't act stupid. Like, you have committed. Other than that,
At
get
that
up.
point, like I said, no. Like I said, if she came by herself and you wanted to get some revenge for being catfish, have at it. But when some kids is involved, no. And like I said, I don't know her situation. I don't know. She might have been really, bottom of the barrel, back against the wall. Who knows? I don't know. When's the last time the kids ate? I don't know.
Okay.
You know what I
Okay. Well,
You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe that's why she showed up with all 4 kids, because one of them was like a teenager or something, right?
It was 7, 9, and 17.
So 17 definitely could have watched 7 and 9.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? So, but maybe they're homeless. I don't know. I don't know what the situation is, So
But
she was trying to get a meal for the kids,
Man, that's crazy. I'm gonna say, well, you shouldn't be dating, but at the same time, she just out here trying to get
by.
But that ain't it.
That's not how you do it, right?
That ain't it.
Wait, the hustler can't respect her hustle?
Nah. That's a terrible one. Because now, you know what I'm saying? What are we doing here? We playing.
She hustling.
Right.
She hustling.
She ain't. She playing pity games. That ain't a hustle once you starting to play pity games with niggas with your kids. Like, we ain't doing that.
That's a scheme. That's a lane, man.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it could be no different. Like you see them motherfuckers be on the corner sometimes begging for shit. Got they kid with them, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Guy come up to the gas station like,
it's a grift.
Yeah,
it goes on. And listen, that was something, like I said, that we saw off the internet, the gram, and from what I see too, the internet can get you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you have, unfortunately, a wife who just don't know how to stay off the motherfucker when you are pretty much a laundering cartel boy.
Wanted, right?
Wanted, and you've been on the most wanted list for 2 years, and you've been laying low. But everywhere you go on the lay low, she want to post where y'all at.
Location.
A fugitive drug lord has been arrested because his wife couldn't stop posting on Instagram. Ronald Rowland, who allegedly has contacts with drug cartels in Mexico and laundered $900 million over the last 5 years, was arrested in Brazil after a 2-year manhunt. Police found the couple after his wife Andresa de Lima tagged their lunch location in an Instagram post. De Lima, who owns a bikini shop, frequently posted their travels to the platform, showcasing their trips to Colombia, Dubai, France, and the Maldives. The bikini shop was one of 100 businesses Rowland used to launder money.
Huh?
Does she know that he's no?
That's a good question.
I don't know. That's a good question. Does she know that she's part of the cartel?
That's a good question.
Like,
Absolutely. Are you fucking
so
kidding
why
me?
ain't he should have been checked that shit?
No, that's a good question though. How do you know that she knew he was in the
She
cartel?
knew because she's like a social joint, and she knew how he getting this money and knew how he.
She
do
might
it.
not know how he getting this money. He's laundering.
What's wrong?
So that means that he has.
No.
No. They said that they owned hundreds of businesses because one of them was a bikini business that she owned.
Yes,
Okay.
and you.
Well, I don't know if it was hundreds. That's a
Okay.
lot of businesses,
That's a lot of
though.
business.
But it was mad
The bottom
businesses. It
line
was mad
is-
businesses.
You, my wife, you done been to events where we done been at specific places that we never gonna talk about Hefe and what's going on over there. But you done been at Hefe events because you my wife and these my folks. You know what comes.
No,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
like,
play devil's
stop
advocate,
with-
Sleeves.
yeah,
No.
and
If
a
you
la
are
la land
laundering,
advocate,
laundering,
man.
and you dealing with these, what was it Colombians or something he was dealing with? You
The
are not
cartel.
taking cartel Mexicans, I guess, or it's a cartel in Colombia, ain't it too? Right,
No,
Central
I think
America,
it's
Mexican,
Mexico,
or whatever.
brother.
You not taking your wife with you to meet these people.
They already asking for you to come with her. Like, what are you talking about? Dog?
They're
It's
not.
like-
You and your wife come with. No, they just want your business. They know who your wife is. Believe that.
Yeah.
But they want your business to launder
Did you
their
watch-
drug money.
What was the joint with Jason Bateman that went off Ozark? Did you ever watch that?
No.
Yeah, because you ain't up on game.
No, don't even say that, sleaze.
No,
because
you're
it's
not.
very possible that this lady did not know.
Didn't know that her husband was.
He kept that
That's
lifestyle.
my wife. She knows what I got, bro. Y'all
As far as
crazy.
she knows, when she met
Y'all
him,
crazy,
he's
bro.
a businessman. And he owns all these businesses. This is how he
And I've
funds
been
our
on that-
lifestyle.
Yeah,
Then
bro,
in the
and I've
court
been on
case,
the
when
run
she in
for 2
cuffs,
years.
she
I'm
finds out that she really.
I'm on the run for 2 years.
Well, see
My
that
niggas.
that's
Yeah, like y'all keep
that's
y'all,
that's
y'all,
another
y'all,
that's
y'all
a thing
missing
though.
the point.
That's the thing
He's
too,
been
though,
on
right?
the run for 2 years. What are you talking about?
But sleeves though. Now I'm thinking
Stop
about.
it.
No, I hear what you're saying. I hear what he's saying. So
Stop
I'm trying
it.
to. Do you really think she would be dumb enough to post the location
She
of
not
her
thinking nobody
FBI
else.
most wanted
If
husband?
she knew all that.
If she
You know what I'm
knew he
saying?
was on the run,
Dog, she ain't
why would she
worried.
even be with him if she knew he on the run from the FBI?
Because we've been chilling for the last 2 fucking years doing what the
She
fuck
she
we
just
doing.
ride or die like
You know
that.
what I'm saying? Like, you just don't get it. Like, motherfuckers be stupid and caught up in all this shit, and then this is what happens.
I'm starting to lean more towards the thing that well, like, who's on the FBI's most wanted list right now? Do you know?
I ain't gonna now listen.
I
Hold
don't
on,
know.
let me.
Do
Stop.
you know who's on the
Stop.
FBI's
Stop.
most
Stop.
wanted list
Stop.
right
Stop.
now?
Stop.
Let me look
You
it
ain't
up.
gotta go there.
Like, I don't know.
don't
It could
know.
be Tommy. It could be you right now. Here
what
we are
I'm saying to
potting.
you is,
Right.
I don't know if he was. All I know is he still was on the most wanted. He been on a 2-year manhunt. I don't know if he was top 10 or whatever the fuck with FBI. So I'm not gonna do him that way.
But what I'm saying is, how do you know who's on it? Do you check it
You know what
often,
I'm saying?
frequently?
Why would I? I'm not a criminal checker, nigga. So why-
Exactly, and that's what his
So-
wife probably was
You know what I'm
thinking.
saying?
He's a businessman. Why do I need it to be concerned with
Because
him
I've
being
been
on the
run
FBI's
for
most
fucking
wanted
2
list?
years, and
Yeah,
I've been-
but
we've
on
been switching
but
up.
on the run could be just like I got this new job position here. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I'm
what are
we
you
talking
moving,
about?
we
Ain't no
moving
just-
I got
over
this
here,
new job over at Turks and
Fam, you
Caicos
can't
or
sit-
somewhere in the
you can't sit
Mediterranean.
nowhere too long. What's wrong with y'all niggas, man? Like this is crazy. Like y'all out y'all mind. But anyway, yeah,
This
she
could
got
happen.
the nigga caught.
It could happen.
This nigga act like this shit is not possible.
Right.
Everything's fucking possible.
Right,
my
he
nigga.
could
You know
have
what I'm
been
saying?
incredibly. Yo, women will be married to serial killers and not know that their husband is a serial killer.
Mhm.
These motherfuckers be having families.
So Dexter out this motherfucker.
Right, and people don't know. You really can have a double life. It's a real thing.
Yeah, and you really can see red flags, but you just gotta want to see them.
that, you know, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah,
all right.
that's it right there.
Yeah, there
All right,
could have
so
been
let's
some
go. All right,
controversy,
all right, If,
like,
if
you know
the
what I'm
ball was
saying?
all like that, like you say he is, and she should know, why he ain't check her like, yo, why you
You might have
recording
not
me?
even who's
Yeah,
to
I mean,
say
why
he
you
did.
set these lines?
Yo, hold up,
Because
you
if she
keep,
knew,
you keep coming from that. Hold up, stop, nigga. You keep
no,
coming
don't
from
tell you
that.
stop, nigga.
Nigga,
If you see that he
you
was
ain't
like
you
this,
keep
whatever,
saying
you know
your
what I'm saying?
point, nigga. You done said that a couple times. So let's go on the other end of it then. Let's say he has and she ain't gave a fuck and she's still on some dumb shit. You thought about that too?
Then
get rid of her.
Get rid of her.
Obviously
He this
didn't.
big dude
What
and
the fuck?
everything.
Like,
Right,
what are
get
you
rid of
talking
her.
about?
Yo,
In that situation.
I'm
Obviously,
laundering
right.
money for the cartel.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean-
on the most wanted list. She can't get with the
She know all
program.
my fucking
No.
business now. He don't want to let her go. Cheaper to keep her, and at this point, I'm on the hunt, nigga. I ain't trying to fuck that up.
Then
I don't
he
want her
part of the problem
scorned.
too.
I don't want her scorned.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying, on my ass?
Yo, stop.
Like-
He's just as dumb as she is. Then you know what I mean?
You know
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
right. Like,
Yo,
yo,
you letting this shit happen?
I would be smacking the phone out her
Listen,
hands every
like,
time
yo,
she
stop.
picked it up. But no phones. Like, what are you doing?
You know
You
what I
know what I'm
mean?
saying? Like, yeah. it's
That's
done.
crazy.
Listen, man, that's how it go down.
So like I said, man, she probably didn't know.
No, it's not like you
It's
said
two
she
against
didn't know.
one. I don't think she
I don't
knew
give
either
a
like
fuck.
that. I don't think she knew that
She
one.
did know. And y'all
I mean,
niggas
maybe
said
we
something
are
shit.
giving her more credit than she deserves.
always
Sleeves.
are.
Maybe she's a
That-
complete
you always
dodo.
are.
You know what I
Nah.
mean? Like, what's
She-
wrong with you?
this
I'm on
is
the
the
run and you
internet era.
posting.
Then if that's
Me and my
it's
baby,
dumb and-
see,
it's dumb
me and my
dumber, you
baby
know
on the
what I mean?
hashtag. Me and my baby on
Right.
the run. Right?
Yeah, we on the
Hashtag
run.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Right. She playing Jay-Z and Beyonce and shit.
Yeah,
Trying to
right.
reality show out of this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? The streams going up, they getting bread, all this shit.
All the reels and everything.
Don't trust me, they ain't gonna see it, honey. He
She got a
dumb as
reel
shit.
with all their fake passports.
Mhm.
This nigga, man.
That's how the game go, man. So that's what I'm saying. It's two sides to it, but no, I'm still gonna sit on my side. Fuck no. She knew, but that's cool.
two sides.
Mhm. And so it's a new two sides as well. So we got my nigga Joe, old school Joe Biden. Since you've been on vacation,
I can't front. That Sleepy
nigga
Joe
still
Joe
alive?
is hilarious. Like, the
saying?
first time I heard that, I was like, oh my God. They call
What
him
was it?
Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy Joe. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's out of here. He steps down.
Yo,
on
listen,
Sunday.
I'll tell you this, dog, man. For real, and I don't even want to get too political in this
Nah,
mean,
you
can
can
I
get
go into
political.
what
Go
was
ahead, get
going on?
political.
No, I don't
Speak
wanna
your
talk
mind.
about politics with her.
We're gonna talk about politics. We're gonna discuss
No,
religion.
I mean,
next.
I'm trying to
I don't know what you're talking about.
Can we lead
Stay away from
into
politics and religion.
Can we lead into actually what's going on? Then you can go into it. 'Cause,
All
like,
I'm saying,
that's what the
saying
people-
is that I think that nigga was about to die if he became president anyway. You know what I'm saying? That nigga is old as fuck.
It's not
You know
that
what I mean?
he had like some mental decline. It wasn't just that he was just old, because there are plenty of sharp 80-year-olds, but there are also a lot of dull 80-year-olds too.
Yeah, yeah.
I just think mentally he started breaking down. You
Sorry.
could see it. You know
So
what I mean?
Sleepy Joe's out of here.
Now Kamala's in. Now, as of today, she's officially, the Democratic, presidential candidate. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So,
but do you
you
think
know.
she's gonna win?
probably yes.
I don't think she's gonna win the popular vote, but we all know that doesn't determine who's the president.
Right.
We've been down this. We've
I-
seen this happen
I
before.
I actually think she probably will.
You really think more people are going to come out to vote for her than they vote for Donald Trump? I feel like that Republican, that
I feel
Donald
this one's
Trump
gonna be
Republican voter base is going to be so energized. I feel like they think this is going to be, and probably the Republican Party too. This is going to be Trump's last chance, right? So, 3 attempts were 1 out of 3. I don't think they're going to go a 4th time if he don't get in this time. So I think they're going to go really hard. You see it? They staged the assassination. I don't know how you all feel about that.
So you believe it's on stage?
Absolutely. There's no way somebody takes a shot at your head
Mhm.
and the Secret Service allows you to stand up so you can pump your fist
Pump
in the
your
air.
fist, right.
Fight!
Yeah.
Fight! No, there could be
Pose
other
for the
assassins
camera
out
and
here.
shit
You know
like
what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? You're supposed to
They're
be
supposed
on the
to get you
ground.
away,
Yeah,
period,
right.
dog.
Cover you
You're
up.
not even supposed to be
No.
there.
Listen,
They're getting you
2-6,
out of there.
that drone went off. The fucking shooter's dead. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right. It's like,
Like-
you don't even know there could be multiple assailants out here. You know what I mean? If they really trying to get the job done,
Yeah, it's
you know.
called distraction, man.
It's just crazy as though that I don't know. They said 2 people died, whatever. The shooter and innocent bystander, whatever. Have we heard anything from their families or anything like that?
Just
Have
the one
have they
family-
talked on it.
The
whatever?
one guy, he was like I think he was like a fireman or something
Yeah.
like that. I've seen some stuff.
So all right, if you feel as though this joint is staged and everything, so it's crazy how they in this crazy sick game of politics we have. You know what I'm saying? You're willing to
Oh, they'll kill people.
kill people.
We had this
To
whole
prove the
discussion
point.
before about 9/11.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
They'll definitely kill innocents to further
That's
whatever
crazy.
agenda it is that they have.
That's
You know what I mean?
crazy.
So this was small potatoes. This is 2
Mhm.
people. That's nothing. 9/11, it was like I don't know how many people died.
Yeah, but that's
You know, I
crazy.
don't know the exact numbers.
That's why I don't fuck with politicians. You know what I'm saying? The whole politics shit is crazy.
But like I was saying though, I don't
Who really
think
controls this shit. Man?
I think Trump is going to win the popular vote. I think they're super energized. He's willing to sacrifice his life for this country now. You know what I mean? There's been an
Oh, that's the
assassination
narrative now.
attempt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think there are a lot of Democrats who are unhappy with Joe Biden and the whole Democratic Party last time. And you're going to have all these Republicans who really badly, desperately want a Republican in office again. And they're going to come and show out for Donald Trump. Me personally, I mean, I wouldn't want him running the country at all. But I think he's going to win the popular vote. But like I said before, Electoral College, the popular vote don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But if he doesn't win, do you think you're going to have another insurrection like we had with on January 6th?
I mean, who cares? They're gonna get killed if they try it this time. This would be a lot different. Like people
I
ain't
was
playing-
thinking.
no, it's not thinking. That's what's gonna happen. Niggas' heads is getting blown off. They're not playing with niggas if they try that shit this time, because that's what it is at this point.
So-
because that's what you've seen and that's what y'all on. Your head's getting blown off.
And that's what
So-
you hear, right?
You
You
know what I'm
hear
saying?
you hear if he don't win again, people they're gonna take it to the streets, right? But to what you're saying, it's like,
mean,
you know,
Take it to
I-
the streets for what? Like what? What are we
Look,
talking about?
I
man?
you know, full on scale riots. I
Alright.
personally, I don't think so, because last time people went to jail. So I think they're definitely going to be a little hesitant to go out and riot or protest or anything like that, or storm the Capitol
Mhm.
again, so to speak, because ain't nobody trying to get locked
I
up.
mean,
at
yeah,
one
you're
time.
gonna have protests and you're gonna have disruptions in certain areas that we know that's where that shit's gonna go on at. The shocking thing would be if it was going on in Center City. They not having that shit going
Oh
on.
no, not in this city.
Mississippi. I'm just saying, like in different areas that's like us that
Mhm.
operate like that. That's more southern, rural areas. That's just all that. Even out here in where we at, PA is more rural than it is city on some real shit. So out there in them areas, yeah,
There's gonna be some unrest out there.
They
Oh, yeah.
trumped up and they
They're gonna be angry.
And hey, who gives a fuck? But what I'm saying is, it has come to the point, and I'm just speaking honestly. I'm not saying I'm rocking with Kamala or JoJo or nothing like that. I'm just talking about philosophy. This is how I'm looking at it right now. Unfortunately for the men lately, since this Trump shit done began, like I say, over the last 8 years and all this shit and all this the dumb shit and all that, it's just been looking like a fucking a shit show. All of it, you know what I'm saying? From Trump shit to the Sleepy Joe to, you get what I'm saying?
I know.
All that shit. So,
it can turn you off from all parties.
So what I'm saying is, what's about to happen is, and where, if she plays her part right correctly, and that's why she got some swag about this shit, is when she can finally, for the nation, actually have a debate and make him look like what the fuck he is, and have him running and jumping, and when he try to come back with his, extra shit, and she smoothly break him the fuck down, that's when she gonna start winning over some of these fucking people with that vote. Like me personally, what Tom just said in the background, it really, once I really realized what really goes on, our shit really don't matter. And that's not the message I want to get out, but it's the fucking truth. We need to stop playing with ourselves with this shit. But in that, it's just like, what side of the coin you want to ride on right now? Like, yeah, black people, we got caught up. It's like this. We don't fuck with Trump and all that extra shit, but the black people was fucking with Trump because, for the most part, poor people rather, you know what I'm saying, not just black, because that was a come up era. People, we had a pandemic and some lanes opened up for that, all right? But other than that, like, you get what I'm saying? That ain't something that's once a century that you might have something like that.
But did you know any black people who were really voting for Trump? I don't know any.
What I'm saying is, they became, not in the beginning, but after that pandemic shit, that's why you see so many people had turned over and was on a lot of Trump shit. Like, yeah, it was kind of wild. I'm like,
so you're saying those people will vote for Trump now?
Probably still, yes. Because because of Sleepy Joe. You know what I'm saying? No, hear what I'm saying. Like, Trump has been him through and through. Mm-hmm. Rebel, outcast, ain't a politician, been on this shit, all that shit, whatever. You talking about Democratic Party, what y'all been putting out was Sleepy Joe, and now you want us to believe that, his VP, who been in the cut forever, about to spearhead and fucking be, you know what I'm saying, everything as far as the president. This is the debate and the whole situation and the irony of everything going on right here. Because it's like, nobody's not hating on Kamala. Like, no, I would love to.
But they dropped the ball in grooming her.
Yeah, and she been in the back and ain't been somebody who been forefront already off top. Like, I'm coming for the spot, but that's just my old head. You get what I'm saying? Type shit. You been away, nigga, and that's not by coincidence. Because we know who runs this shit. And it's the other people.
It's crazy though.
It's all good.
Because when
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, so right, this is why some people say it's all a joke, don't matter anyway. But it's wild, right? If you were a Republican or a Democrat, I feel like you would start grooming potential candidates in college and just pull them into the party so that you can always have some viable candidate. Why is it a scramble?
It's not. Stop. Let me
to find somebody.
It's not, man. This thing, listen, man. Remember, you know this. You showed me the spook by the door. Listen, dog, this ain't ran by the government, man. All right, we're going to get into it because it's our own shit. I don't give a fuck. Trilateral Commission, man. You know what I'm saying? The secrets, the people in the dark, nigga, the financial commissions, all right, make these decisions 4-8 years ahead of time, and they just figure out how they going to have this shit go. All right, we had old head Sleepy Joe. We know this nigga going to be old. At some point, we're going to need to dip into. See, listen, I saw something. I swear to God, I forgot what president this was. I don't know if it was Gerald Ford or something. He was at a speaking event, and a young lady asked him, this is like 80-something, do you think there ever would be a female president? And he said, young lady, I think that is possible one day, but how I think it really would happen is that, what would happen is that she would be the running mate of the president, and then the president would either pass away or he would have to resign, and then she would step into the fold. This was in the fucking 80s, dog. All right? Like real rap, dog. So listen,
so they making it happen.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
privy
you
to
get what I'm
information back
saying?
then.
These motherfuckers, what Denzel say? I was prepping all week. They've been prepping for decades, son. All right. So this shit is how it goes, dog. And listen, we don't want no beef. This increase our streams, my niggas out there, them secret society niggas. But that's it, man. Like that's how it go. That's what's going on here, dog. Like,
you know what else you got?
It ain't no scramble. They know.
Speaking of that, first female president and all that. I mean, are white women going to vote for Kamala Harris? They came out and supported Trump in big numbers last time.
Yeah, they did. Some of them, but I mean, some still will. A lot still will, and some new and other ones that's on the fence will go with her because at the end of the day, she got a white husband.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Let's not.
I don't know if that's enough to sway him, but
listen, that's a start, and it's a great start in the right direction. You know that it needs to be right.
I guess she is white husband,
You know what I'm
white
saying?
stepkids, but I don't know.
And I like
There's
what she's
something
saying,
about her.
But no, they're still like, but do I really want him again? And you know what? Girl power. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
So
I'm trying to tell you, the debates these people you talking about, the debates was going to set these people over if it go right.
But he's going to duck her. They're not going to get no debate.
So
he's always going to come with some kind of excuse.
Yeah.
He got to come with one before the election. There's no way we can have an election and y'all don't debate. You're going to have to get one or two in, my man. So you can try to duck all the fuck you want.
You got
but
to
the
show up at
smoke
some
is
point.
coming for you. So, and that's it.
Well, for me, I don't know how it's going to go. I'm still waiting really to see her agenda.
I mean, listen,
you know what I'm
dog,
saying? Especially in regards to black people. That's what's most important to me.
She was in law, if I'm not mistaken. She tried mad cases and did all types of things. I'm not saying they are all played in favor of people of our color and other colors.
No,
some
absolutely
of that,
not.
I've heard that about her too. But what I'm saying is,
she was real tough on crime.
So she's been in the mix with dealing with all types of fuckery. She's ready for a nigga like Donald Trump. This is a pleasure. All right. What's up? Are you kidding me? You in the way of me trying to be, you know what I'm saying, complete this mission? Because she can't fuck this mission up these people put on her.
But but the thing is, and we found this out before, when you're dealing with Trump,
try to prosecute.
It's not, when you're dealing with Trump, it ain't about facts. You know what I'm saying? It's all about showmanship.
Propaganda, showmanship, and all this. But listen,
he's going to show up and show out.
But listen,
so you got to
be
able to.
That's not going to work. It already. Hey, you forgot that back in the day when it first happened with him. I think that was 16. He lost a popular vote to Hillary, if I'm not mistaken. That election. Yeah, I believe he lost that to fucking Hillary. You know what I'm saying? We'll go back and look at it. Somebody do the check, do the stats on it. You get what I'm saying? Because that's when that whole situation about the Electoral College came into fucking play. That's when you know what I'm saying, found all that. So what I'm saying to you is, you're right. It's still gonna come down to who they fucking with. But like, listen, bro, like, she got a good shot because this is what it is now. And if they do what we thinking, we ain't trying to put nothing out there. But if our homies from PA wind up being the running mate, the VP, then you already know swag and all that extra shit coming with what it need to be.
Shapiro.
You know what I'm saying?
He about to be
the name says it all.
He gonna be the VP.
He sound like somebody that gets shit done, however it need to be done. You know what I mean? That's all, man. But listen, we got
Shapiro. They might legalize marijuana on.
I mean, it's
I'm
damn near
voting
illegal.
for that.
Sleepy Joe let everybody off with them. You're not going to have crazy things for anybody with that now. Shit, that's why I'm sleepy. Fuck, it's a great thing. I love it. I don't listen. I can resign now, and I get my bud. I can be sleep all fucking day. Fuck you guys. I sleep and I eat. Joe's living. You get what I'm saying? So listen, episode 101, man. You know, back at it, another motherfucking one. A pleasure. Sleeves the Hustler, of course, man. Good brother Staff. You know what I'm saying? The militant one, a.k.a. Gray, brother Byron. You know what I'm saying? Red on the lens, you know what I'm saying? Doing what he do with his shit. And as always, it's the Boss Podcast, that is. Duke the Barbershop. Shout out to Beach. He ain't here today, but you know he always here. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all that's still here rocking with us. We told y'all we don't stop, and we back off of vacay, so the grind is on. So just prepare for more. See you next week. Ha! You like that? See you next week. The boss. We everywhere. One.